The Fortnite Summer Update for Season 3 Chapter 4 is finally here, and I'm going to show you all the free rewards, new map changes, and much more, so stick around to the end. And remember, I am still gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Huge thank you to these viewers, and a special thank you for you guys taking a couple seconds to put Doom in the Fortnite item shop. It really means the world to me. So as soon as you guys hop on today, you may see that you are awarded with the free inked version of the Beach Bomber skin. It's a pretty solid variant and definitely a good way to start out the summer event. But not only that, weirdly enough, if you guys go to your locker and have the Crescent Shroom pickaxe, you'll see you're locked onto a brand new variant that wasn't even out yet, and you can't even switch to the old one, so that's kind of funny. You should definitely use that to flex while you can, because a lot of people probably don't know about this. But yeah, moving on, they've actually changed parts of the map. So right now at Creaky Compound, you'll see there's a little bit more of a summer theme now, with some inflatable palm trees and some umbrellas and stuff. But not only that, it looks like they're going to be adding newer versions of palm trees onto the map soon too, so probably other areas are going to have like a summer theme as well, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that hot fix. And I would say the most important map change is that now the relic boss is finally on the map, and you guys can find him at Rumble Ruins. He can basically wander around anywhere in this area, so make sure you're paying attention everywhere, because he can also be invisible, so he may be kind of hard to spot at first. It turns out that he can even shoot you while being invisible, which is pretty overpowered, and he can also teleport pretty far while invisible. So yeah, he might be a little bit of a challenge to take out, especially if there's other players landing near you, so make sure you loot up well. But once you take him out, you'll see you're awarded with 2 different mythics. You'll get his mythic MK Alpha assault rifle, and then also his mythic cloak gauntlets. So you'll see I was able to find a gray version of the MK Alpha assault rifle as well to compare them, and basically you'll see that it does way more damage and has a much faster reload time. However, the fire rate and the magazine size is the same no matter what. I'm slightly disappointed because I thought the fire rate was going to be a little bit higher, but the increase in damage definitely does make a big difference, so I definitely think it's still worth using. And as for his mythic cloak gauntlets, I'm kind of disappointed because the boss himself can actually shoot while being invisible, but unfortunately we cannot. So basically, if you go invisible, as soon as you switch your weapons, you're gonna lose your invisibility effect immediately. So it's really only gonna be useful if you're trying to sneak up to people or possibly make a getaway if you're surrounded. And while it turns out there's regular versions of these cloak gauntlets around the map too that you can find on the ground and in chests. So the main difference between the regular gauntlets and the mythic gauntlets is that the mythic ones allow you to stay invisible for 10 seconds longer. So with the regular ones, you can be invisible for up to 20 seconds, and the mythic ones you can be invisible for up to 30 seconds. And then not only that, the recharge time on the mythic gauntlets is a lot lower than the regular ones. If you use the invisibility for the full 30 seconds, it will take about 20 seconds to fully recharge. However, for the regular gauntlet, if you use the entire 20 seconds, it will take 30 seconds to recharge. So the mythic versions are a lot better for sure, and definitely worth picking up. It's crazy because you can now have a full mythic loadout after this update, which is pretty cool. And the only mythic I was missing in this gameplay was the mythic drum shotgun that you get from the island. So I think realistically, there's even 6 mythics in the game right now. Some minor changes in the loot pool though were that these shockwave grenades were unvaulted, but for 0 build only. And they have unvaulted the flare gun in all modes, which includes the augment, which will award you the flare gun as well as the shadow tracker pistol. According to leakers, it looks like the suppressed sniper could be releasing any moment as well, as it's ready to be activated in game, so you guys could be seeing that in game soon too. And out of all of the leaked augments that I talked about in yesterday's video, only 2 actually released, and the first one was the Mud Warrior augment, which will regenerate health and shield while being in mud or covered in it. And according to the leak, I think this gets you up to 150 health overall, so that's pretty good. And then the other augment is the SMG extended mag, which of course your SMGs will have increased magazine size. And I forgot to test it exactly, but I think you get 15% more ammo. So this will usually come out to like 4 or 5 bullets extra, I think. Moving on, there are 2 new NPCs, Brine and Riptide, but I could not find them on the map personally. It doesn't look like they have any special dialogues with any characters related to the story, so I guess they're not a huge deal. However, we did get more voice lines from Sloan, and she says her physical recovery is complete, and it looks like she's mostly focused on the apparatus, which I think is that Riftgate telescope thing on top of the ruins by Trace. And it looks like she's gonna have us excavate the area in order to figure out how to power it. Optimus Prime also got some new voice lines as well, and he says the power that once flowed through your island has faded and formidable enemies have taken notice. And then he says the answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here. So basically it seems like he's confirming that the apparatus is what we need to be focused on. So I'm sure we're gonna be doing things to power that up throughout the season. But anyways, the main event that I think we all mostly care about is the new Summer Escape event. It's going to be just like the other summer events where we get 14 days of rewards, and it's confirmed that they're all going to be battle royale related challenges, so no creative maps, which is kind of surprising, but I'm not necessarily complaining. The quest lines we know so far are the Quench Quest, Lagoon Party Time, and Make an Entrance. So we're just waiting on those to go live in game any moment now. And it's looking like one of the free rewards is going to be the summer version of the Arisa skin. So you can see the survey concept art of that skin right here. And obviously there were a ton of other summer themed skins in that skin survey that I'm showing you guys now. So these could potentially be either rewards or skins in the item shop. And since we just got the Jewels starter pack, and obviously Jewels is pretty closely related to the secret or the special skin Meowscles, there is a good chance that we're going to be getting a new summer Jewel skin, as you guys are seeing here too. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, we know that Epic Games are taking a break from July 3rd to July 17th. So that means that the summer event is going to start a week from today on June 27th. But also, in addition to when that goes live, we'll probably also find out what the crew pack skin for July is, since that has to be in the update too, since like I said, they'll be on vacation. So I would not be surprised if that crew pack skin ends up being summer themed too. And I'm not really sure how many of you guys are signed up to the crew pack, but I guess you could kind of consider that a free skin for a lot of us that are, just because a lot of us have it for the battle pass that just came out. Another free reward we're getting though is the Coral Commando spray. And as you can see, it's Triggerfish with a bunch of coral buddies. And I don't think this is part of the summer event. I think this is going to be a part of the snapshot quests. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, because I don't think we have an exact date yet. And in an unrelated news update, it looks like we're going to be getting a Witcher 3 collab, which will include Ciri from The Witcher 3, who will have a full skin set and everything. And we also can already see one of the banners in the files too right now. So that might be a free reward, because we know there's going to be creative island related quests. So obviously a banner reward kind of fits for that. And I don't think we have a date for that yet, but since the banner's already in the files, I would assume it's relatively soon. So if you guys are a fan of The Witcher 3, this might be exciting. I personally haven't played it. We also have the Nike collab that should be going live today. And as I'm doing this video, it's not quite out yet. We do have some like teaser images showing one of the skins and possibly what the UEFN map looks like. So I'm sure when you guys are on the game and you go to the game mode selection, you'll probably see it on there when this comes out, and you guys can check out the map and then do the challenges to get the free rewards for that. And I think even the item shop related skins for this Nike event are coming out earlier than usual. So by the time you guys see this video, they might already be in the shop, or it might just be a few hours away. So yeah, I can't wait to see what other skins and cosmetics there are, because this one looks pretty cool. You guys may have noticed too that your rank was reset for ranked mode, and they say this was a planned test before the first real season starts in season 4 of chapter 4. So don't panic if your rank was reset. And we have some minor updates to previous leaks, including more info on the Arnold LTM, which now has 4 scripted NPC encounters, 3 locations, and will include trucks as vehicles. So remember, this is the LTM that included the Inquisitor and Huntmaster Saber. So hopefully we find out more about that soon. And it seems like they're getting pretty close to finishing the Lego collab, because there were some files updated related to that too in this update. And it's a pretty big event slash collab, so I can't wait to see that too. And then finally, guys, you can check out the brand new super style variants. And I gotta say, the best one by far is the Regal Hunter Relic with the helmet. That skin looks pretty sick, and that's definitely the one I'm gonna make sure I unlock this season. But that does it, guys. Drop a like if you learned something new, and definitely check out this video if you missed it.